My name is Stephanie Rowe. I competed in figure for about 5 years, and prior to that it was just sports in high school and elementary school, and I played a little bit in college, and then I moved away and I gained a little bit of weight. So I joined an 8-week challenge with Muscle and Fitness Hers and got addicted to that lifestyle. And that's when I was introduced to competing. And so I competed in figure for 5 years, and then I got injured a year and a half ago, so I haven't competed since. It was kind of a freak accident. Everyone, when I tell them that I tore both of my quads, they think, oh, were you squatting? Were you doing something crazy? And it was just a freak accident. I was actually on a shoulder press machine, and the seat collapsed while I was on it, and it forced me into the split position, so it tore both of my rectus femoris tendons off the hip. So I was in a walker, and it was partial tears on both sides, so I didn't need surgery. I was kind of on that cusp where I could decide if I could go in and have surgery, or I can let it heal on its own. And I started working with MBSlingshot, and they helped me recover. It's a PT machine that essentially reprograms your neurons to fire properly. So within a month and a half of tearing both of my quads, I was doing air squats in my living room. So it was a long process. Like, I was going back into the gym and doing leg extensions with 10 pounds. So it was really frustrating. I was 6 weeks out from a show in Ireland, and that obviously set me back. So I haven't competed since. It's kind of, I'm still deciding. I'm in that cusp right now where I'm like, should I do it? Should I try to go to another prep, or just, it's done, so. So thank you. I don't feel that way, and I think it's just body dysmorphia that I have, because a lot of us that have competed and have seen our bodies at its best, right? When you're at like 7% body fat on stage, you always go back to that. You always go back to, oh, abs and like lines on your quads, and so thank you. But I don't feel like my physique is at like any top or great level. This is just kind of where my body's at right now, and I think I maintain because I'm constantly chasing stray dogs. I started a dog rescue because of where I live, and I get to the gym. I honestly train once a day now. It's like I train like a normal human being, I guess. I go to the gym, but my diet is really clean. I probably have a cheat meal like once a month, once every 2 months. Yeah, I think it's just the combination of the decent diet and chasing stray dogs. Honestly, time under tension. I don't do heavy weights anymore. There's occasionally where I walk in, I'm like, oh, my ego's craving like the heavy shit. But a lot of the time it's just time under tension, and I just feel it more that way. So I really focus on form, and I really focus on the contraction of the muscle as opposed to like just, moving weight. So for me, it's a lot of time under tension. So with time under tension, honestly, for me, it just comes down to how I'm feeling at the moment. I guess it's like a 3-second count, really. I don't hold it more than that, but it's 3 seconds going down, and then I explode up. And I don't count reps. I just go until I can't fucking go anymore. So, and I'm terrible at count, like I'll get distracted. So if I'm counting something, I'm like, wait, what was that, 17? Nope, don't remember. So I just honestly, with every set, I go until I cannot go anymore. Well, I love training back. So anything like a bent over row where I can really like stretch the lats and come back. Like that's one of my favorite movements to do. And anything that has to do with sumo. So like a sumo dead or a sumo squat, or if it's like a dumbbell sumo squat. I just love that contraction in the glute hamstring tie-in when you come back up. So I think those are the 2 favorite movements of mine.
Oh man, taking advantage of Steph Rowe being here. She's jacked, so we're doing some product shots right now, and then eventually we're gonna run into the gym, do some in-use shots, and honestly just take advantage of having somebody who's really jacked and real bubbly, real awesome. So it's so far so good, man. It's been a lot of fun.
I think the hardest thing for women is being kind to yourself. Women come to me and they're working with me for for 8 weeks, and they're like, why aren't changes happening? I'm like, you're trying to unfuck everything you've done your entire life in a 4 or 8 week span. Like, that's not how it works. But be kind to yourself. If your best friend came to you and said, you know, I feel like this, and starts venting to you, what would you say to your best friend? That's the way I want you to talk to yourself, like your best friend is talking to you and venting to you about something. And if you fuck up on your diet, tomorrow's a new day. A lot of people, you know, will cheat on their diet and they're like, oh, well, it's all out the window. Let me just go downhill now. And it's like, no, just forgive yourself and move on, move past it. So be kinder to yourself and learn to forgive and just move on to the next meal. From like my background, I've been in marketing for over 10 years, and about 2 years ago, I started my own business where I help young entrepreneurs launch their businesses. A lot of people get discouraged and overwhelmed when they're like, how to launch a business, and they Google and there's like a bunch of information out there. So I do one-on-one business coaching with a lot of people, and I do 4 and 8 week courses where I get a group of people on Sundays and we go over Zoom video conference chat, and I business coach. And then my nonprofit that I just started, which is a disaster. It is the most emotionally taxing shit I have ever done in my entire life. I think I've cried more in the last 2 months than I have my entire life, but totally worth it. When you place a dog, when you get a dog that's broken and you're able to rehabilitate it and find it its forever home, it's totally worth it. But in the process, it's really draining. I think the 2 main things that you need when you're about to start a business is have a clear direction, like a vision or mission statement. What is the problem that you are trying to solve for the customer, and who that ideal customer is? Who is that person? Because yes, if you're coming out with a fitness product, you can say, yeah, fitness, but as we all know, right? Bodybuilders, powerlifters, CrossFitters, yogis, everyone's different. You can't just say fitness. So figure out exactly, I mean, to the T, who that customer is. And I'm not just saying like age and demographic, like yeah, we all know that, but I want to know what their fears are, what the challenges are that they're facing, where are they spending their time, what type of books do they read. Get into the psyche of who your customer is and what the message that you're trying to get across to them. If you have those 2 things, marketing is easy. But if you're just kind of throwing shit on the wall and seeing what sticks, you're gonna fail.